Okay.
I remember the sunshine, first time, cool breeze, take a second to unwind.
Hi, hello. My name is Janine. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Cleveland Heights, Ohio, and this is my first YouTube video. I wanted to start on YouTube because not only have a lot of people been like, Janine, get on YouTube, just get on YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm like kind of lazy. Like, I don't want to edit up these videos. Since being unemployed, what else do I have to do? Like, what do I have to lose? Absolutely nothing. So let's get this channel started. You're probably like, well, what do you have to offer us? Like, what different information, news, creative, whatever do you have to share with us? And I'm like, nothing at all, probably. But I think that I just wanted to share my life. I have a lot of crazy stories, a lot of mishaps, a lot of just stuff that happened throughout my life that not only do I want to document for myself to like go and look back at later, but I also want to share it with you guys and hope you guys can enjoy the good times and also appreciate the not so great times and just have a laugh with each other. Little snippets of my life that I want to share with you guys. So let's give a quick little timeline. How about it? So back in 2008, my family hosted our very first exchange student. She was from Ghana. Since then, my family has hosted over 22 exchange students from all over the world, from Kenya, Tanzania, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, you name it. We've hosted them. India. So I like grew up with exchange students living in my house, calling my mom, eating out my food, living in my room. And what an experience that was. Back in 2011, I was an exchange student. I lived in Thailand. I lived with a host family. I went to an all-girls Thai school. What a crazy year that was. That year, that experience put my life on a whole new path, and it just opened my mind to all the possibilities, and meeting all the other exchange students from all over the world just gave me that drive to like travel. And like, not that I was afraid ever, but it was just like, now it's nothing. Like, look at how small the world is. After that, I came back to the US, finished my senior year, graduated high school, went to Ohio State, the Ohio State University, and for literally 5 years, I was studying engineering. First, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go into chemical engineering. And then I was like, just kidding, welding engineering, that exists. So I was in the program of welding engineering at Ohio State University, which was such a fun time, but the chemistry classes, the physics classes were just not a good time. Like, it was not a good time. I was literally dying. And my senior year, I mean my 5th year, I was like, I can't do this anymore. And so I went to an advisor and I was like, I need to switch my program. Tell me what program I have the most credits in. And she gave me a bunch of options. I talked to my mom and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna switch to sociology. Best idea of my entire life. I love sociology. I learned so much, had great professors, great like support in the program, and the information that I learned is so applicable to my life and to situations that I'm in, and I feel like I can like really apply the theories and things that I learned in my program in real life situations. And yeah, I learned something. So after graduating from Ohio State, I treated myself to a trip to the UK. That was my first time going to Europe. This was back when the UK was in the European Union still. When I was in the UK, my friend was like, hey, let's meet up at my university and then we can go to lunch from there. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I went to her university and I was like, wait, the campus is kind of cute. Let me look into it. After like the trip was over, I got home, started doing research, and then I was like, I'm gonna apply. So I secretly applied. I literally didn't tell anyone. I like sent out my recommendation letters to my professors. And then I completed my application the week after I got back. And then I literally waited for like maybe a month, and July of 2019 I got accepted into a master's program at SOAS University of London. So then in September I moved to the UK, and then I started my life in the UK, and it was so fun. It was so new, interesting. It was crazy because I had to get there, find a flat. I was so nervous about flatmates. I was so nervous about, you know, all these things, but I just like dove in head first and I did it. And like, so grateful for my mom, who's like super supportive, and like my family as well. But like my mom is super supportive. She's like down for whatever crazy idea I have. She's like, okay, let's do it. And I'm going to figure out how I'm going to help you do it. After living in the UK, I did a little bit of travel in Europe. Not actually really. I just went to Portugal. And then my mom came to the UK, we went on a holiday for Christmas, and then COVID hit. So it was just such a weird time. I was doing final exams, doing my dissertation, and just a bizarre time also to be stuck in a house with these flatmates that I'd only really known for 4 or 5 months at that point. But like, pandemic and quarantine time really forges that bond, you know? When you're going to a university in the UK, you have to be sponsored and you have a student visa. At least from the US, you get a student visa. My student visa expired on January 31st of 2021. So I was like, I know I have to leave the country, but I'm still paying rent here, so I'm gonna book a ticket to leave out of the UK, and then when I return, I will be technically on a visitor's visa, and then I'll have 6 months after that. The way I booked my ticket, I got a ticket where it had a layover in Poland. And the way that the COVID restrictions were set up, I was legally not allowed to enter Poland. So when I arrived in Poland for my 45-minute layover, I got detained and I had to spend the night in a Polish airport, like in their detainee holding room or whatever, and I basically documented all of it.
Do not freak out, but I am currently in a Polish like detainee holding room. They denied me entry into Poland even though it was like a layover.
I put a couple of videos on TikTok and it kind of blew up, so that's kind of what prompted me to start this YouTube, because I was like, this kind of stuff kind of happens to me a lot, but you know, I don't really put it anywhere. I just keep it on my phone or I post it on my Instagram so like my friends can see it and laugh together. But like, how about I share it with you guys? How about I share my story and just see where it takes me? So just a lot of stuff going on, but I'm just like excited to go on this journey with you guys. And I don't want to be like corny and cliche, but it's the truth. It's kind of exciting, and I just hope for great things. I have no real expectations. I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't want to typecast myself and say, oh, this is gonna be a hair channel, this is gonna be a travel channel, this is gonna be a vlogging channel. I'm not gonna say what it's gonna be because I don't know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be all kinds of things, everything and more. I just want to be, you know, free to create what I want and be creative with you guys and just share my life with you guys. And I also just want to be like genuine and authentic in what I give you guys. So some of my videos might not be great, some of my videos might be okay, and I'm literally starting out, like I'm on my iPhone because I tried to do it with my camera and it looked like I was filming a documentary. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I think I'm gonna do a thumbnail. That's what I see YouTubers do, so maybe my dimple side. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy my content, and if you don't, that's fine. It's honestly fine. But yeah, transition.